Hey, it's Camo with another Nashville Access Facebook Live, the Pie Wagon Sessions, and it's called the Pie Wagon Sessions coincidentally because we're at the Pie Wagon. And this is like my favorite place to come kind of music and roll. This guy, Travis Rice, he's got a killer single, Don't Waste the Rain.
Sure.
Man, that is a good song.
Thank you. We're pretty proud of that so far.
It's been, now we debuted it on the radio show, so it got its worldwide debut.
Absolutely, and thank you for that.
Oh, our pleasure. It's a great song, and we got such good feedback from stations around the world. You're working it to the U.S. market now. How's it going?
It's going really well. Well, as some people probably know, it is CRS week. I've been at CRS. And,
you can tell by the bleary eyes.
From the bloodshot.
When you ask questions in the morning, it's like,
but so I've met a lot of radio people, and everybody's loving it, man. We're getting tons of great feedback, and it's blowing me away. I keep saying that. People are probably getting tired of hearing me say I'm blown away, but I really am. I can't say enough nice about the people that are latching on to it and taking it with them.
That's excellent. Now, you're kind of a rarity in Nashville. You're actually kind of from here. You went to MTSU.
Yeah, I graduated MTSU. I'm from about 2 hours east of Nashville. I actually grew up Crossville, Tennessee. Cool. And yes, that's my back door.
A lot of big names have come out of MTSU. I mean, Chris Young is kind of the...
He's kind of the guy, and he was there right as I was coming in. He was going out, and so he was still around town. We saw him. We used to hang out with him and his sister down at it was called Riverstone. It used to be called Stampedes. The old folks know it as Stampedes, but when the tornado come through, they had to renovate it and they changed the name. But yeah, we used to hang out down there, and back then he was big. Everybody knew who he was, but he could still walk around. And like I said, his sister was there with him, and they line danced and jumped right in there with us idiot college kids. So it was a pretty cool time. Yeah.
So what did you take there that kind of said you wanted to go into music?
What did I at MTSU?
Yeah.
Well, I was actually a business major, but music's what got me to MTSU. I was my family's from Kentucky, and
we'll speak slower.
Well, we're big UK fans, Kentucky fans, and I wanted to go to UK. I was a ball player, so playing basketball, growing up watching one of the best teams ever. To be around UK, blue and white, it was perfect. Got accepted, but then I got into music in a career-oriented type way, and I didn't want to come to Nashville because I was afraid I'd get overwhelmed. Because I heard so many stories of people coming down here and getting burnt out in a month and getting back home. And, it was just, so I knew myself well enough. I wanted to kind of stick a toe in the water. And MTSU was close enough that I could do that, and I felt like, and far enough away I could separate myself. I could still kind of keep myself sane and not get overwhelmed. And they have a great business program. And they're blue and white. So, right. So yeah, that's I just kind of went with that, and I actually went to community college my first 2 years, so I only spent 2 years in my last two, and it was a good move because there's so many great musicians. Those behind the scenes guys, especially session players, writers, all that live down there and play down there, and so I got exposed to all the great parts of Nashville. Without having to be in that flood of musicians that just are ruthless and all that. So.
That's funny because a lot of people take the exact opposite thing, and it's like, I'm coming to Nashville, this is going to be my career, I'm just going to jump right into it and do it.
Yeah.
But that's kind of a smart way of doing it.
Well, in some ways, I'm a little more careful. Not a lot of ways.
That's the business side.
And well, it's because I went into business because I didn't know what I wanted to do. I just got lucky, and I loved the business school. And so there again, the whole college process, I was sticking a toe in, just trying to sample. Because like I said, all I've ever known was basketball. And so when that was over in my life, I had about a year there where I had no clue what I wanted to do. And then music found me, stronger. And so, the whole college career, like I said, was kind of me finding out who I was and what I wanted to do. That was my self-discovery phase, as I'm sure it is for a lot of people. That's kind of the connotation that college has. So it was just my way of handling it. And I'm wanted to go home every weekend to my family, and I still do that. I can't move far away because we're so tight as a family that I don't know what I would do if I could have moved away, I'd have went to college in Hawaii or something. I've been down there playing ukulele. But, God has a plan, apparently.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's cool. Now, tell us about the video for the song "Don't Waste the Rain." Cool video.
Thank you. There again, we're so proud of it. I wrote the song probably 2 years ago, and so I had a lot of time to think about how I wanted that to turn out. And I didn't know it was going to be a single. I knew it was good when I wrote it, and I knew I was very proud of it. But you never know where that road's going to go. But anyway, I'm very visual. Love music videos. Always have. So
they used to have channels for that.
Yeah, I know, right? Well, they still have one at least, where the Country Network, which our video's on now. So we're pretty happy with that. But that's how I write songs. I see the story.
Okay.
And I see the movie or the video while I'm writing the song. So, that's what I said. So then I had 2 years to fine tune it and kind of really have this image that I wanted. So all we really had to do was take that image and somehow get it on film. And I had to try to explain it to the videographer and the director. Yeah, and find some rain. Yeah, and we had a drought. We had a drought.
Search for rain.
Yeah, so we got very lucky. It hadn't rained, in like 2 months.
Yeah.
And the night before, we Airbnb'd a house on Old Hickory Lake, and I just stayed at the house, of course, because that's where we were shooting the next morning. And the night before the video, it just started downpouring, and I was like, "This must be some kind of a sign." And it rained for 3 days. Wow. And but yeah, it was great. It turned out Brenna, the girl that the actress in it, the lead part, she was amazing. It's just one of those things that came together so perfectly at the right moment that I don't know that I could. I could have never planned it to come out exactly the way it did. And I'm from the director Jake to the actress Brenna, all the way down to a couple of buddies of mine that just showed up and said, "Hey, what can we do to help?" And turned out, without them showing up, what can we do to help? We wouldn't have been able to do it, because we had so much stuff that was happening all at the same time, and so many places we had to be, that I just didn't have enough hands. And I'm bad about that. I like to take on all the work without any really idea of how I'm going to do it. So what it turned out as, though, was about a 23-hour day of shooting and driving, and trying to find the time to eat and wink, close an eye for a second, and but like I said, it all came together great. And when Jake the videographer sent me the first draft, I was like, "That's it. That was exactly what was here. We got it on film." So, I really couldn't be any happier with it.
It's neat how, if people only knew how many videos were just kind of pulled together, depending on. I heard Lee Bryce's, or not Lee Bryce, Randy Houser, Like a Cowboy. It was kind of the same thing. They just borrowed a friend's ranch.
Yeah.
Called everybody and said, "We're going to try and shoot a video.
Right.
Can you come?"
Yeah, and it's so, for me, it's so humbling to know that I've got people like that I can count on. For so many years there, it was pretty much, I felt like it was just me. I was the one, I was out there hitting the grind. I was out there beating my head against walls and trying to get somebody to open the door. And you feel, as an artist, especially an independent, you feel like that a lot of the time. That you're kind of alone. But so when you have a moment like that, when the people that just start coming out of the woodworks to help, it's a very humbling and heartwarming moment.
Now, your fans. Tell us about your fans. Have they kind of really latched on to what you're doing?
They have, especially in the last year. I actually had a project come out 5-6 years ago, and it was great. It was something I've had all my whole childhood to write. It was the first album kind of thing. So it was a lot of stories, very personal album, a lot of stories of heartbreak and happiness and spring break and all that stuff. And it was great, and it allowed me to grow and to learn and really find out what the music business was about.
And you're still in it.
Yes. But in the last year, whenever I wrote Women, Water, and Beer, and we recorded that and put it out, that's when everybody's, they could see our growth. And they could see that we had learned a lot. There was a big gap between projects. There was 4 years probably where nothing recorded had come out. So Women, Water, and Beer, and then When the Fish Didn't Bite, both of those last year, people.
You have a water thing going on.
I do. I'm a lake bum. Well, my very first one was called a little thing called Life, but everybody nicknamed it the Pontoon Boat song because it referenced my pontoon boat. Of course, that was before Little Big Town's pontoon. But it was, people started raising their heads and saying, there's something here, and the fans started really. The ones that had been with us started really being active, and then we started getting a lot of new ones. And then to follow that up with "Don't Waste the Rain," which was the most contemporary and progressive thing we'd ever done. I think it's allowed people to really see that we're taking this serious, and that we've got something good going, and so it's something they can get behind, and it's a really cool thing that's happening to to our team right now.
And to have the radio guys here at CRS having a buzz going about it, that's a big deal.
And I feel like it is. It's a huge deal to me, and again, very humbling to have the biggest guys in the business, that are playing the same songs that the same guys I'm trying to emulate, and then they're playing my stuff right along with them. And, to make me feel like I belong in that group of guys and that caliber of artists is a very nice feeling. And the pressure's on now to keep making, to keep.
Yeah, it's a good thing because they're talking about you, but now you got to live up.
Yeah, I've got their attention now. I got to show them I'm for real, and I'm nervously excited and motivated to do that. I really feel like that I've got the people behind me now, and the songwriters, to co-write with, and the production team and everybody. I really feel like we've got it together, and I'm just ready to see what we can do with it.
Sweet. Well, let's do the song. Yeah. Well, I'll sit back and you do the song because you don't want that to happen. You gonna do the single?
Well, I can, or I've got this other one that I really like. I've been playing on radio interviews a lot.
All right, we can do that.
And we're actually about to record it next month.
This is all about you, so we'll do whatever you want to do.
This one it's one that, every once in a while you write a song that you just love playing.
Yeah.
And this is one of those songs that I love playing. So
Travis Rice.
This one's called Sinking Ship. There's that water thing.
You need to write a Gilligan's Island one now.
All the warning signs said, keep it in the bay. But I tossed up my lights and I sailed out anyway. Out into an ocean full of uncertain waves. Now that I'm sinking, guess I'm to blame. 'Cause the rescue ain't coming and the radio's fried. I'm taking on water, it's just a matter of time. There was only one raft and you left me. So I'm going down with this ship. Now the whiskey I drank helps to keep me afloat, but I'm well aware I'm sitting on a sinking boat. The water's got rough and you bailed off. Just let me out here to drown on my own. 'Cause the rescue ain't coming and the radio's fried. I'm taking on water, it's just a matter of time. There was only one raft, and you left me. So I'm going down with this ship. Oh, I wish I couldn't turn back, but I'm too far out. The shape I'm in's really setting in now. 'Cause the rescue ain't coming, the radio's fried. Taking on water, it's just a matter of time. There was only one raft, and you left me. But I'm going down with this ship. There was only one raft, and you left me. So I'm going down with with a sinking ship.
Very nice.
Thank you.
That's a cool song. And again, really visual. I can kind of.
Yeah. Well, we like that kind of thing. We like to, like I said, I see that. Yeah. When I'm writing it,
comes from growing up watching cartoons. Who are some of your influences?
Man, I always give credit to Garth for being a huge influence on me, and kind of the reason I got into business. You know,
You'd be amazed at how many people say
I don't know.
One guy has influenced.
Yeah,
so many
but I
people.
mean, look at that one guy's career and that one guy's authenticity and his whole program, his whole organization, top to bottom, is so. From a business standpoint, it's so top notch. It's such a well-oiled machine, marketing. From an artist standpoint, it's so real and authentic and visual, and from a fan standpoint, it's so genuine. And so, I mean, he's really got the trifecta, however many elements there are, they've figured them all out. And, so I started as a fan, of course, and then I started watching videos of him and how he interacted and how he, captivated and how vulnerable he was, and people really respond to that and they respect it, and that's what I've learned. And the more I open myself up, the more people buy into what I'm doing. Being a man in a small town, especially growing up, you kind of tend to put on this face of toughness and in face of you can't be penetrated and stuff. And
I try and do that with my wife, but she just laughs at me.
Well, what I've learned, is the more I open myself up, the more vulnerable I make myself, the more people respond, because they can sense that risk, they can sense that, and they respect it, and because I think everybody wants to be able to let that guard down and do that, and it's kind of like I always say, it's like church. It just takes one person to do it, then everybody else will follow. And so I have that ability to be on stage and be that. I can be that guy that says, okay, guys, it's okay. Let's just open up and enjoy this music, and and not without getting cheesy and too deep. That's really what I've learned, and it's been a mind-opening and heart-opening experience. And I kind of give Garth credit for that, because he taught me that. He doesn't know he taught me that, but he did. And but he is probably my biggest. And Randy Travis Tritt, stylistically, and just all the '90s guys. I'm a '90s baby, so it was so powerful, and music was so just big. Gosh, that's what
it's huge.
Country music. I mean, not just country music, but all the '90s stuff. It's just so great in so many different ways. Even the cheesy stuff was so great.
Yeah, we won't talk about the '80s keyboard stuff. Oh, that song came out in the '80s. As soon as you hear the keyboard, you know what year it came out. That's really cool. Thanks for coming by.
Oh, thanks for having me.
I know it's a busy week for y'all.
It's not that busy. I got time.
Well, thanks for stopping by. It's great to have
thank you.
Make sure you check out the single. And I've totally forgotten it.
Don't waste the rain.
Don't waste the rain.
Something to do with water.
Something to do with water. Yeah, Google water, you'll find it. Yeah, it's a great single. Please buy it, because they actually get paid when you buy it. So.
We have light bills too, turns out.
Yeah, it turns out. So. Yeah, streaming's all right, but buy it.
Keep me off the streets.
That's right.
Buy the single.
Yeah, you want to keep him off the basketball court.
Yeah.
Because he can't charge.
I can't. I so can't. Oh.
Thanks for coming by. We'll catch you. We got more interviews coming up later today, so stick around.
Every week, Nashville Access takes you to the honky tonks that line Lower Broadway, on tour with the biggest stars of country music, and we make sure you get the best seats in the house at country music's hottest shows. Interviews, news, the top 3 country songs in the world, including the weekly Nashville Access #1 and our Nashville Access Super Pick. Nashville Access with Dallas and Camo.
Hey, I'm Dallas.
And I'm Camo.
We're on great radio stations around the world.
To find one near you, just visit Nashville-Access.com.
And we'll see you on the radio.